Good evening, Twitch. Good evening, Twitch. Good evening, Twitch. Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich here on Twitch, as well as at Fireman Rich over there on Twitter, where I tote myself as a social media observer, social media enthusiast. In other words, I like being on this thing called the internet. And we're here on this Wednesday night for drum roll, please. Da da da. Gotta get a drum roll on that iPad Mini. Football picks. Yes, we're going to be doing football picks. It's Wednesday evening. This is my third broadcast. Let me check something here. Pull this down just a tad. I don't know if that's going to make any difference. I got the shiny forehead going and stuff. But we're going to be doing our football picks as far as right there, football picks for this week 9. We're going to be going over week 8. We're halfway through the season. A lot of good football as far as that goes. And we're enjoying it. We're enjoying it very much as far as that goes. And I hope you're enjoying it if you're football enthusiasts. We've got some people that have not the normal crew there as far as joining in with us to do the picks compared to the past weeks. There they are. That's last week's right there. You can see all the notes I've taken. Do I got more notes sitting over here on the for the I think I did do some notes, and I got to keep those notes. I think. What did I do? Let me set this over here. Let me check this out here. Should have checked this out before starting the show. But we've done. Oh yes, I did. Did do it some just some one-liners on several games there, as far as on a little post-it here from this past Sunday. And this is actually my third broadcast. We started out this morning at 4 a.m. Well, I started at 4:30 a.m. We did an Anchor Anchor.fm audio, because this month is audio month, NaPodPomo, just to give that a plug. Check out hashtag NaPodPomo. And I don't know if I have that on a card. Let me see. Let me check here. Where are my cards? I don't want to spill anything over here. Let's see that. Yeah, here we go. There we go. NaPodPomo. Check out that webpage. Check out hashtag. Actually, I should put the hashtag in there too, shouldn't I? Let's see. Hashtag NaPodPomo. So we got the webpage, and there we go. That's the webpage, napodpomo.org. That's an R. That doesn't look like an R, does it? It doesn't. Sort of off kilter there. It's not a V, it's an R. .org. Hashtag NaPodPomo. A lot of good audio going over there. Check that out. Hey, hello. Good evening, Tina. Good evening. I see you. Oh, and Tim. Hey, Tim. I see you also there. Okay. We got to make sure. I see we're using Restream, as you can see up over in the football picks. But I started out doing an audio for audio month. Today's the 2nd of November 2022. Current time is 7:57 p.m. Eastern time here in upstate New York, the southern tier of upstate New York where I'm at. And NaPodPomo is the audio month challenge that's going on. I started very early this morning with that. And what else did I do? Geez, I'm getting tired. I got a whole list of let's bring that up. Dumping things all over the place. Today's one. I'm thinking today is Thursday. Oh my God, we did the Twitch broadcast. Oh my God, it's bonehead. We did the Twitch broadcast this morning and stuff right after I did the audio this morning. So we got up early. We did our Wednesday thing. I'm thinking today because we just to let you know, on Twitch, you have Video Prime is broadcasting something. I don't know. I couldn't. And then I'm looking at my channel and I'm looking, where's my videos? They weren't there. So I don't know if they're doing something here on Twitch or not. But so I'm glad to see Tim here and Tina. And if you're watching this on the replay, because this particular broadcast here will be repurposed over there on YouTube after I'm done, okay? And that's where, Tina, you know what the drill is. You make your picks. As far as that goes, make the picks in the comment section. And I've got last week's results. And you did okay, Tina. Ted and Tony both had 9 wins and 6 losses. And I had 8 wins, 7 losses, but you had 7 wins, 8 losses. I gave you the win for the Thursday night. You didn't give me a pick for last Thursday night. Oh, you did give me a pick. I think I gave you a win there, though. Let me see. Tina, 1, 2. I don't know. There's a lot of notes here. It comes down to, I think you had 8 and 8 then. No, it would be 6 and 8 then if they, because I didn't see your name there on the Buccaneers. You picked the Bucs and they lost. Either still, that's how it ranks as far as Ted and Tony, then myself, and then you, Tina, as far as that goes. So, so there's a lot of notes in here. So to tally it up, we thank God we only had 4 people. I think there was one week we had 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I didn't even tally up CBS's and stuff like that. So, but the games, the Monday night game, that was the big upset. Cleveland beating Cincinnati. I watched some of that game, and it's that was, I thought Cincinnati was going to win. Some of the other memorable games here. Let's see, the Lions. Where's the Lions here? Yeah, the Lions, they won't get anything done. They're 31-27. They tried making a comeback. The Saints, that was another big game. The Saints, where's the Saint game? Myself, Tina, and Ted, we picked the Raiders, but the Saints came marching in on that game. Boy, did they get it done. The Saints defense just held the Raiders as far as that goes, and smoked them 24-0 as far as that goes. Okay, so that, and their runner back, Kamara, the running back, man, they used him he was just romping on them. And what's this one? Oh, the Jets. Too many in that game. Of course, the Giants went down. Visiting the Seahawks. Seahawks are tough. The Seahawks, they could be a contender now. They showed they won that game outright, 27-13, and Broncos, they won over in London last Sunday. I was the only one to pick the Broncos. Tony, Ted, and Tina and CBS picked the Jaguars to win. Jaguars play there every year, it seems, since they started doing that. So I'm going to keep these notes. Those are the most memorable notes. But the big game has got to be, well, Colts almost beat the Commanders. Well, they were winning, I think, and then the Commanders ended up making a comeback. And the Bills, of course, beat the the Packers. Tina, you picked the Packers. I don't know. Why did you pick the Packers? Are you a Packer fan? Okay, not bad for. No, you did. You did all right. You did. Okay, I would say. Well, 7 and 8, a little under 50%. Okay, so that's so. But oh, you are a Packer fan. I used to be a Green Bay Packer fan when Bart Starr used to play. Boy, am I age dating myself if I can remember Bart Starr playing. I actually watched him play. So, but the Green Bay Packers, I just don't really care for Aaron Rodgers. Good quarterback, not as good as years past. I'll give him that, but I think he's a little too brash there, too snobbish, I guess, and stuff. But that shouldn't matter as far as the sport's a sport. He is a good athlete, and but they couldn't put it together because the Bills won outright on that game. So for tomorrow's night game, because tomorrow is Thursday night, not today. It's like, wait a minute, am I missing the game? Because like I said, Video Prime, they were broadcasting they had their video. They had some video going or something like that. I don't know if it's a test or their network or what, but it had me confused. So right now, I think the only thing that's the only ones that I follow this guy called Madge Centron. He's playing Lord of the Rings right now and stuff like that. So I don't see Prime Video on anymore. And I do see my I did see my videos, which I said, did I just get hacked on Twitch? Okay, so those were last week's as far as that goes. This week's, this is my picks. Yes, senior writer there that what's his name? Pete. It's over there on NFL or Sports, CBS Sports. Pete Presco. He's the one that picks for CBS. Okay. I will look at his picks probably tomorrow, because after this, I'm going to probably just wind down and get some sleep. I've been up for a long time. I'm not really tired, but it's getting close to where, I need to go to bed, because tomorrow is Thursday, and tomorrow I will be doing an audio on Anchor tomorrow morning. So the Anchor morning audio. So for tomorrow night's game, and I think CBS, without even looking at their picks, it's the Eagles. They're going down there to visit the Texans. Tina, Tony, Ted, myself, along with, I think, CBS, the Eagles. You got to go with the Philadelphia Eagles. And speaking of Phillies, the Philadelphia Phillies, they may be winning that World Series. Are you a Phillies fan, Tina? Do you like the Philadelphia Phillies there in baseball? Or are you a Pittsburgh Pirate fan? No, you're on Jersey, so you got to be a Philly fan. Okay, Phillies fan. Okay, yeah, I'm hoping the Phillies kick their. I have not watched any of the World Series. I just pick it up a little bit. We talk about it. I don't think anybody I work with is watching the World Series, primarily because of the Astros. I think I saw this map on Twitter where you have Texas, Louisiana, Arizona, maybe Kansas or Oklahoma. Okay, so it's Texas, Arizona, Louisiana, and Oklahoma. So 4 states are rooting for the Houston Astros. The rest of the country wants the Phillies to win the World Series. So, and I guess the last game played, there was 5 home runs. There was 3 home runs hit in the first 2 innings, from what a coworker was telling me, which is that's never been done before. And it's never been done either to have 5 home runs from one team. So that must have been how can Houston come back from that? But anyway, getting back to football, the Eagles are visiting the Texans, and we all picked the Eagles because I think they're going to win. So, hey, Chris Tech, how you doing? We're just getting to the picks here. Again, I'm going over my picks. If you guys want to pick once, I'll right after I get done with this broadcasting, I'm going to go ahead and export it over there to my YouTube channel. And actually, that's what I can do. I'm going to make a new card here. Let's go ahead and make a card. Well, you know where my YouTube channel is, right? Well, let me make a card. Let me make a card. What the hell? I got time here. I can make a real quick card here. Hang on for a minute. Let's see. Oh, just dropped something. Let's see. It's going to be YouTube.com. And that's what? Forward slash? How do you do forward slash? Do forward slash. I can't put it on though. I got to put it down on the bottom. Richard M. Roberts. I'm okay dealing with side effects of the vaccine. Okay, yeah, it's probably racked out, tired, and all that. So yeah, I went through that myself when I got what is it? I got hello. Are we there? Do I got audio? Yeah, I got audio. Okay. I didn't see the green thing on the restream. Okay, so that's where it's going to be at. There's my YouTube channel, youtube.com/@Richard M. Roberts. Okay, so that'll be up. So I got another card to add to the pile. Oh, Lord. Here's all the cards right here. Okay, so getting back to the picks. Okay. Next game is going to be the Packers versus the Lions. You know something? Tina's a Packers fan. I don't think, even though the Lions are playing at home, God, I don't know. The Lions, I said this about Cleveland. They weren't going to win. What? I'm going to pick the Packers. Okay? My gut tells me pick the Packers. And I think Tina will pick them also. Next game. Two New York teams are meeting down there in New York. It's going to be the Bills and Jets. Last week, I said you got to have faith in the Jets. I'll say, yeah, you got to have faith in the Jets, but the Bills are going to win. I'm picking the Bills to win on that game. They're the visiting team. Next game, Panthers and Bengals. Can the Bengals win 2 weeks in a row? It's not Cleveland, it's Panthers, and the Panthers, they won last week. They lost. They lost to the Falcons. I thought they won, but they went to overtime in that game. That was the only overtime game. Okay, I forgot about that one. And that was a high-scoring game. We all picked the Falcons, and we won on that game. It was 37-34. So I'm still going to pick. I don't know. Should I go with the Panthers? I'm going to. Jeez. That would be 3. Now I got to go with the Bengals. They're the home team. That'll be my first home team. I'm going to stay with the Bengals. I got them in twice. Oh, okay, that's why I got too many games. I got the Panthers and Bengals and the I got them in twice. I got 2 teams in twice. Okay. So let's see. How many games is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, because there's 6 teams on a bye this weekend. So we should have only 13 games. So I had the Panthers, Bengals in there twice, and the Raiders, Jaguars. So those are 1 o'clock games. Continuing with the 1 o'clock games, Dolphins and Bears. Ooh. I'm going to go with the Bears. Going with the Bears. So there we go. Let's see. What's the dinner report, Rich? No, we don't do the dinner report here, Chris. This is a nighttime game. That's a morning thing. No dinner report. Let's see. Colts and Patriots. It's all about football here. Okay. Colts and Patriots. Ooh, I don't know. I always look at last week's picks. Let's see. Colts and Patriots. Patriots beat the Jets last week, 22. What did the Colts do? I think, did the Colts win? No, they lost to the Command. I'm gonna have to. That's up there in New England. I'm picking the Patriots over the Colts. Chargers. My bad. No problem. That's a morning show thing there, Chris. As far as that goes, evening. I had dinner. Okay, I'm sure you had dinner, or you're getting ready to have dinner and stuff. Let's see. Chargers and Falcons. Falcons are at home, but I think the Chargers, I think they're coming off a bye. So I'm going to go with the Chargers. The Chargers are going to steal one down there in Atlanta. Here's a big one. Vikings and Commanders. I think the Vikings were also on the bye because I don't see them there. So I'm a Viking. I like the Vikings. I was born in Minnesota. I liked the Vikings when I was a Green Bay Packer fan, but I did still like the Vikings. My older brother, he was a diehard Viking fan until they lost a couple Super Bowls there, and he became a 49er fan. And let's see, the other 1 o'clock game is the Raiders and Jaguars. I think did the Raiders win? Raiders, where are the Raiders? Raiders from last week. No, they lost to the Saints. So I'm gonna I think how many points did the Jaguars put up last week? They lost. I'm going to pick the Jaguars. I'm going to be generous. I'll pick the Jaguars. And let's see for the 4 o'clock games, we have the Rams and Buccaneers. Ooh, the Rams lost last week, didn't they? To the 49ers, 31-14. Do you think Tom Brady can beat the Rams? Help me out on this one, guys. Who would you pick? Tina, who are you going to pick in that game? I'm going to tail off of your pick. I'm unsure on that game. I want to pick the Bucks, but I think the Rams. Tina says Bucks. Yeah, did I pick the Bucks last week? I might. They're at home. And you picked the Bucks last week. I'm going to go with the Bucks also. So I know Tina. Okay. And I think I'm going to put you down on that for that right now because I know are you a Buck fan too, Tina? Do you like the Buccaneers? I like the Buccaneers. I like Tom Brady more as a Buccaneer than I did like when he was up in New England. I liked him at first in New England, but then it's just like the Red Sox. I used to be a Red Sox fan. Now I'm not a Red Sox fan. I know Chris Tech is a Red Sox fan. So I got you down for the Buccaneers there, Tina. Ravens and Saints. Ooh. I don't think, and this is at home too. Ravens, I think they were on a bye last week, weren't they? Yeah, I think they were on a bye. So I'm going to pick the Ravens. Okay. I'm going to pick the Ravens on that one. And Tina, the Ravens too also. Okay, I'm going to pencil that one in, Tina. Still put down the pick, okay, on the comment section when you fill in the rest. The other 4 o'clock games, Seahawks and Cardinals. Ooh, and that's down in Arizona. Cardinals were on a bye. They didn't play last week. And I'm going to pick the Cardinals. I'm going with the Cardinals on that one. I'm probably wrong. Seahawks. And so I'm picking the Cardinals on that one. And then the other one, the last game, which is the 8 o'clock game, Oh, the Ravens Saints game. That's a Monday night game. I'm sorry. That's That's next Monday night. I'm still going to pick the Ravens. I think Lamar Jackson. They're rusted up. So the Sunday evening game. It's the Titans and Chiefs. I'm picking the Chiefs. They're at home. Chiefs are tough. I think they'll win that. That might be a good game too. Titans are a good team. Where are the Pittsburgh Steelers, Chris? Pittsburgh Steelers? Are they playing? Oh, no, they're on a bye. They're resting. They need a rest. They need to rest up so they can come out and win the rest of their games because we're talking about the Pittsburgh Steelers at work. The coach there, I can't think of his name. He's never had a losing season. We're saying is this going to be his first year? A losing season, from my understanding, is okay. I got my picks. I'll put them in the two. Okay, yeah. Like I said, I'll wrap this up, and it'll probably be posted up on the YouTube within 20 minutes there, Tina. But we're talking about the Pittsburgh Steelers coach there. To be in a losing season, you have to be under 500. And I think right now, let me check here. So those are my picks right there. Okay, I got my picks, and actually, I'll make a comment. I'll put my picks in the first comment there and stuff, so you can see what I'm picking. Okay, let me see. What am I looking for? NFL score, NFL scores. The standings. Okay, the Pittsburgh Steelers, their percentage is 250. So could this be the first year's, Chris, Tech, for the coach there having a losing season? He's never had a losing season as far as that goes. That's always been his thing. Let's see. The Bills are topping off in the American the AFC East. Then the Jets are second, so the Jets will probably lose, and the Dolphins will switch places there. Kansas City Chiefs are first, then the Chargers and Broncos. Let's see, then AFC North, you have the Ravens, Bengals. They're looking strong. Cleveland's still sitting there in third. Steelers are in the basement. And let's see, AFC South, you got the Titans. Colts are still in second. Jaguars, we'll see what happens. Now the NFC, you have the Eagles, of course. They're 7-0. They're going to probably be 8-0. Cowboys are on a bye. Giants are on a bye. The Commanders, did we pick them to lose? Yeah, Vikings. So they're going to lose. They'll be under 500 there. The NFC West, you have Seahawks. If they win, we're picking them to lose, but 49ers are on a bye. Rams, they could move up. Cardinals could move up a game. And then NFC North, Vikings will win. Packers, if they win, the Vikings they're 6-1. Nobody's talking about the Vikings. And then the Packers, they're coming in second, but their percentage is 375. They're 3-5, along with the Bears, and the Lions are finishing last. And then in NFC South, the Falcons. Did we pick the Falcons? Yeah, we picked the Falcons. Didn't we? No, we picked against the Falcons. So Buccaneers win, the Falcons lose. They could be tied there in the NFC South. Panthers, if they win, and we didn't pick the Saints, or did we pick the Saints? No, we didn't pick the Saints. So the Panthers could tie the Saints, but they're still under 500. So there's the standings as far as that goes. So, again, my picks for this week. You see that? There we go. I took a picture of the picks. Oh, let's see here. Okay. The restream is somewhat stable here, which is good. That's good. Okay. And the chat's coming in good. I appreciate you guys being here as far as that goes. It's not a long broadcast for tonight. We're over 30 minutes. So I got my picks in, and I will be putting this up shortly over on the YouTube. So there's the picks, folks. So with that, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. Short and sweet there, guys. And thank you for being here, Tim. My bedtime is at 8. Okay. You stayed up past 8? Your bedtime, Tina? Okay. Thank you. Thank you for, okay. And again, I will be posting this up in the next 20, 30 minutes here over there on YouTube once I get it exported over, and as far as that goes. And again, I want to thank Tim, Tina, Chris Tech. Thank you for all being here as far as that goes in the chat. As always, you guys are great. You know, you just and again, if you want to pick your picks, throw them in the comments, and I will add them to the list. Okay, they will be added to the list, and I will be talking about them on Tony D's broadcast here this Sunday. We will be doing a broadcast. I'm sure we will, going over those picks as far as the games, because we had a good discussion. Tony D this Sunday. There's this. He's working this weekend. Well, he's on the swing shift, but he's going to be broadcasting Sunday, I'm sure, before the ball games. And for tomorrow's night's game, I think we're just going to see a waxing of the Philadelphia Eagles and the Texans. All right, folks. This is Rich. Let's see. See you, Tina, and Tim, and Chris Tech. Thank you for being here. This is Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich, wishing you all a nice evening here on this Wednesday, November 2nd, 2022. And we'll be broadcasting tomorrow on the Anchor, and then Friday we'll be right back here Friday morning for the Morning Coffee Show on Twitch. Take care, folks. Live life. Have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. Thanks again, guys.